Sea wind. Condo complex, like apartments. Fun stuff.
Going down for a time. My friends are gonna be there too. I'm on the highway to Hades.
Okay, so that last place was $80 a night. This place, look at it. This place is only $40 a night, but it's like an apartment. It's an apartment. What's over here? Balcony. Huh. And you have to deal with the landlord, which is more steps. Dude, there's 2 bedrooms. I didn't even know there's 2 bedrooms. Why I need 2 bedrooms? That's awesome. Huh. Look at that. Microwave. Refrigerator. Water. Extra dishes. That's a shit ton of water. This place is awesome. $40 a night. Cool. Nice little area, but that little condo's tiny. Okay, so internet works fine out here. As soon as you go into the bedroom, it just doesn't work. And this is pretty close to the airport, so every hour or two, a plane will fly by quite loudly. That doesn't really bother me, to be honest with you, though. It's a nice little place, but there's just nothing nearby. I mean, there's the dock somewhere over there, the ferry that can take you to the island. Don't know exactly where that is, but I mean, there's nowhere to eat unless you want, you know, well, food that I don't want to eat. Nothing real close within walking distance. I like hotels within walking distance of a bunch of places. But it's pretty in a hotel. Yeah, it's an apartment really. The apartment's nice. I love this view. I mean, it could be a better view, but it's not that bad. It's a little peaceful if you could ignore the sound of the traffic. Right across there, I forget what that island's called. I'll have to look it up before I post this. It's a nice little place. It's right close to the ferry to go to that island. I was injured recently, so I'm not 100% sure I'm going out to any bars or to check out the island. But I do have 3 days here. See how I feel tomorrow. But my butt hurts. It's hard to walk and it's definitely hard to sit.
Oh, pretty door.
Okay, this internet's been pretty bad. Doesn't work at all in the bedroom really, and even out here, it's not so good. Like you can't even watch YouTube, let alone make any sort of videos. So fun stuff, but you can't judge a Filipino hotel on that because the internet's usually bad everywhere. Best internet I've had was at that Big 8 hotel. That was decent internet. It rarely had problems. It only had a few. This door is really cheap plastic. You could see the light coming through it, but it's on the 3rd floor, so it'll be hard for someone to get up here. But if they did, I think a 5-year-old child could break this down. Here's part of the pool. Other people are swimming, so I'm not going to get a whole picture of the pool. My 3rd time trying.
To his channel, Highway to Hades. This guy is Highway to Hades. Highway to Hades, right away.
Highway to Hades.
Please subscribe.
Click here. Click here. Click here.
And subscribe.
The place was fine. Would I say it there again? Yes. Look, when you're when you go through Agoda and you're getting a place like that where there's an owner, a landlord, right? It's not a hotel complex. There's extra steps, and you got to constantly talk to the person, and that's honestly a little annoying for me. But I would stay there again. You know, in the Philippines, the only time I get a microwave is when I rent a place like that. I'm lucky to get a fridge otherwise. So when I say there again, yeah. Just gotta add extra steps. Sometimes I just want to check into a hotel and they don't talk to you again until you check out. That's pretty awesome. But this, you know, when you're renting from a landlord, they, I don't know, they're always weird, curious about the property, want to talk. So there's that. Yeah, but I would stay there again. But long stays, right? If I only stayed there 3 days, probably not necessary. But if you're going there for like a month, yeah, definitely stay in a place like that.